Hello, Vandy and everyone. It's me, Polly, and here are a few of our ideas about how to work on the videos. So I'm very happy to talk with you about these, and I made a sample video I can share with you as well. So the first thing I want to say is regarding the video, tip number one, have a clear purpose for the video. So before you start filming, kind of plan out exactly what you want the viewer to know, if it's parents or students. And so it really helps to be very clear on what you're going to show on the video and what you're going to say on the audio. So it's really helpful to have a planning document for that before you begin. And remember, all TV and movies, they always have some kind of a document just like this. So it's good to think about on the left side what they're going to see, and on the right side what they're going to hear. So you can think about those two things separately, what you'll see and what you will hear through the audio. So here's my sample. Before I started videoing, I just pretended to be Vandy. I pretended to say, okay, I'm making a video for the community about how to set up a homework space at home for the students. So on the left side, you'll see it's got narration, and on the left side it says what they're going to see on there, and then on the right side is what they will hear. So the first part is a little video, and then on the right side it says, okay, hello parents, welcome back everyone, it's me, pretending to be Vandy. And then the second part is, okay, here's the topic. Remember the main focus. This is what today is about. It's about this topic, setting up the learning space. And then I set this up into three things. So the first and the second and the third. So the first thing is to find a space where there's few distractions. So on the left, I decided what to say, and there's a video, and then a picture, and then the narrator. And it could be anybody who's on camera, and then what to say on the camera. So, and then the second reason is about light. And again, there's video and there's a photo and what I'm going to say. And then the third thing is about the quiet space. So again, having a photo and a video. So it's very clear on the purpose of the video. And then in the end, this is the part where it gets kind of more fun. You've got, okay, thank you everyone. We'll see you next time, because you want the community to watch your next video, your next YouTube video for the community. And then you can always say who helped, who are the people who helped, and then a little music. And then the bloopers is just for fun, just for the audience, because people always like to watch that just for fun. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is think about the length, because less is more. If it goes too long, then they tend to forget. But if it's really short and tight, then it's very impactful. So they can say, so I say 3 to 5 minutes is probably long enough. And then, of course, if it's too long, it takes more time to edit. So more of Vandy's time and your team's time. So it's really hard to put that together. So less is more. And my tip number 3, kind of make it fun and engaging. If there's something interesting, some kind of music, local music, or a guest who can come in and be a reporter, some other kid or some other team member who's willing to be on camera, that makes it fun. And then it can be some music from the community, or maybe there's someone in the community who plays guitar or some instrument. You can have them do the music in the beginning and the end, or have guest music. And then, like I said about the bloopers, that's really just for fun, just entertainment, because we all, especially this year, need more happiness. And mistakes, it teaches the viewer that mistakes are okay. It's okay to make mistakes. And then tip number 4 is to add titles, because I think titles are really helpful for everyone to see, oh, this is what it's about. Very, very clear what they're going to see and what your title is. So I suggest use titles. And then tip number 5, Vandy, you were asking about standards. What standards should it meet? So I think if the audience appreciates the video, they watch the video, then you can find out, oh, well, I guess the standard has been met. It met this is what I wanted the video to do, and the audience said yes, it did achieve that goal. So then you know it met the standard. So there's all these other things you can do to improve the quality, but I say go with what you got, because the creator always has more questions about, is this good? Is this right? Should I change this? Should I change that? So that's why it's good to have a team of trusted members to give you feedback. Like, what do you think about this? Can you look at this? And then you can get feedback as you're creating it. So you can edit and improve as much as you want, but in the end, you can edit forever and you'll never think it's good enough. So I say just do what you can, and at one point you just say, all right, we just go with it now. So yeah. And then the very final tip is have fun during the process. It's this year, and any video you're making is like history in the moment for your community as you're reaching out. So it's, you can look back on this in years from now and say, oh wow, we did that during that time, 2020, 2020 or 2021. So I say with each video, the process will get more smooth. So enjoy all the learning and have fun with that. Okay, thank you.
Hello parents, welcome back everybody. It's me, Paulie, with another video for our community. The topic of today is how to set up a learning space for your child. Today there's 3 things I want you to think about. First, find a place where there's few distractions around. Sometimes young children are easily distracted. If there's their favorite toy or game or something going on around their space. So try to leave as few distractions as possible. The second thing is see that there's enough light. Sometimes it's easier to see, to do your work if there's enough light, either from a light from outside or from a light inside your house, some kind of lamp. So that's the second thing, make sure there's enough light. And the third thing is, if possible, have it be a space where there's not so much noise. It can be quiet for them so they can focus for those 20 minutes or 1 hour and they can get their work done. So those are the 3 things we want you to remember setting up a learning space for your child. Great. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Hello, everyone.
Go. Oh, never mind. My finger got in the way. Do it again.
Hi, everyone. It's me. Oh, yeah. Okay, hello everyone, Andy and your team. I'd like to talk a little bit about what I learned from using Filmora and how I made that sample video. So the first thing I want to say is regarding all the files you use, like video or any photos or music. All those files you can keep in an external place outside the computer. For example, you can use it on this kind of a device, external hard drive, or even just a simple thumb drive. And then when you plug, all the files are in this thumb drive, and then when you plug it into the computer, it actually helps the computer to not be so slow because it's reading off the external drive or thumb drive. So that's one thing I suggest. I did this for this sample. So yeah, and then under media, if you look up here, there's a little place that says media. The next thing I did, I went to import, and then I imported all the files into uh, Filmora. So it's still reading it off the external hard drive, but it helps the computer to work faster. So that's the second thing. And then I did use some of their audio at the very beginning, the music in the beginning. So they've got some music in their choices, or you can record your own music, or maybe kids in the community who can play instruments or sing, and that can be your theme music for the beginning. The other thing I used a lot of was titles. So you'll see this can be behind a photo, or I also used where here it says sample color. I use this a lot. So I just dropped the color down, and then on top of that I added a title. You can see here, and then that's how I got the titles for the beginning and the end. So those are the top. I didn't play with the transition or effect very much, or split screen, which is fun. So that's how I did this one. So I'm just going to talk you through the beginning of this sample. So right here, I've got I put the music down below, and here's the first title and the second title, and then sometimes they just add a little black space, so whoever's watching it knows, oh, okay, this is the end of a section. And then I dropped the first part where I was introducing myself. Hello, everyone. That's all here. I did adjust the volume. If you can see this, you can adjust the volume to make it higher or lower. And I brought it up a little bit because sometimes, especially if you're filming outside, sometimes you have to adjust the volume up a little bit more. So this was the title for the first part, the title of the whole sample. And then I try to have some photo and some talking. And any section where I was talking, I tried to be very close to the camera, not this close, but about this close, so everyone can see my face. So this is the first photo with a title, and then a little bit of me, and then another photo, so people can see a variety of shots. This, and change to this, and then change to this, to make it more different. And then I popped in another title for the idea number 2. And here is where you can see there's 2 parts. There's the video on top of my talking. So if you drop something on the top, it will show that on the video. So that's it. And then here's another title. And then here's the third title. And then it's at the end of the video, it's nice to bring a nice close to the whole thing. So so for me here, especially thinking if you're going to make a series of videos or more videos later, the people viewing kind of start to feel like they know you or they have a connection with you. So if it's Vandy on camera all the time, or another person or a kid, then they'll look forward to the next time. Oh, great. Oh, here she is again. Oh, hi. And then it's helping to build the community. So then you can say, okay, goodbye, everyone. It's me, Vandy, or it's me, this other person. And then it's nice to close with music again, some kind of theme music. And then I don't know if you want to do the blooper or not, but I added bloopers at the bottom, at the end, because always there's something that doesn't go right, and that's okay. I think people appreciate that we know it's okay to make mistakes. So I put the bloopers to the end, and that is what I learned about using Filmora. Good luck.